Etymology and historical origin of the baby name Julie. The name Julie is French and stems from Latin Julia, the female form of the male, given name Julius. Julius is derived from an ancient Roman family named Julianus, from the gens Julia. The name likely developed from the Greek ioulos, meaning downy-bearded or soft-haired. The name is also associated with youthfulness due to the young age at which a man grows the first soft hairs on his chin. It is also thought to be related to Jove, another name for the Roman god Jupiter, who was the patron deity of ancient Rome and who ruled over laws and social order. The Julianus family of ancient Rome were among the most prominent and claimed direct descent from the mythological Julius, son of Aeneas and ancestor to Romulus and Remus, the legendary founders of Rome in the 8th century BC. The most notable name-bearer was Gaius Julius Caesar, a Roman general and statesman during the 1st century BC. Most famous for his conquest of Gaul, after which he uttered the words, Veni, Vidi, Vici, I came, I saw, I conquered. The male names Julius and later Julian, or the female Julia, were rare by the Middle Ages, but then experienced a revival in Italy and France during the Renaissance cultural period between the 14th and 17th centuries. Many female versions have spun from this ancient Roman name: Julia, Latinate, Spanish, Julie, French, Juliana, Italian, and many elaborations Juliet, Juliette, Julianne, etc. The name Julie is a popular French name still, ranked number 38 in France in 2009. It is also a Scandinavian favorite. Julie is a top 10 choice for baby girls in Belgium and Norway and ranked quite high in Holland and Denmark. Personality of the girl named Julie. The 3 energy is powerful and enthusiastic. These personalities are cheerful, full of self-expression, and often quite emotional. They have an artistic flair and gift of gab that makes them natural entertainers. Their joyfulness bubbles over, and their infectious exuberance draws a crowd. The 3 personality is like a child, forever young and full of delight. They are charming, witty, and generally happy people. The 3 personality lives in the now and has a spontaneous nature. 3 seem to live with a bright and seemingly unbreakable aura that attracts others to them. In turn, they are deeply loyal and loving to their friends and family. Luck also has a tendency to favor number 3s. Popularity of the girl named Julie. Julie was most popular in America in the 1960s and 70s, although the name has maintained a position on the US female naming charts in perpetuity since the government first began tracking naming trends in 1880. In the 1960s, the female given name Julie was the 18th most popular name for baby girls, reaching a high position number 10 in 1971. In the 70s, it was still on average the 20th most popular female given name. As we've crossed the threshold into the 21st century, Julie has taken a nosedive. Last data ranks it as 389th in 2010, and has been replaced with the more popular and frilly Latinate or Spanish Julia. The 2-syllable French version, Julie, is probably the least fanciful, least showy, and most straightforward of the Julia names. It's universally considered a pretty name and continues to be a risk-free choice. Parents who are more basic traditionalists may prefer Julia or Julie, while those who enjoy elaborations and fanciful versions will probably be drawn to Julianne, Juliet, or even the up-and-coming Italian version of Juliana. We love all the Julie names, they are both ancient and modern. Julie is youthfully elegant, sophisticated, and romantic. Julie has also been the inspiration behind a considerable amount of songs, see below. Quick facts on Julie. Gender, girl. Origin, French. Number of syllables, 2. Ranking popularity, 404. Pronunciation, Julie. Simple meaning, soft-haired, youthful, daughter of Jove. Characteristics of Julie. Social, dramatic, popular, happy, communicative, optimistic, creative. Cultural references to the baby name, Julie. Literary characters of the baby name Julie. Julie is the main character in Jean Craighead George's 1972 children's novel of the same name. Julie is a young Yupik, Eskimo, runaway girl who survives on her own by living with wolves. By watching them intently and gradually gaining their trust, Julie, whose Yupik name is Mayax, is able to survive physically and emotionally. She builds a close bond with them, especially with the alpha male and his son. Naturally, humankind encroaches upon this unique existence. A hunting party kills the lead male and seriously wounds his son. Julie nurses him back to health until he can take his place as the pack's leader. For the good of the pack, she weans herself away from them and returns to her father's house, sadly acknowledging the modern impractical nature of such close interaction between species. Julie is a minor character in Alexander Dumas' 1844 extremely popular romantic adventure, The Count of Monte Cristo, the story of Edmond Dantes, who is wrongfully imprisoned and wreaks revenge on the perpetrators. He also does good by his supporters, among whom is Julie's father, Monsieur Morel, Dante's former employer. Julie is an uncomplicatedly good and true daughter, and she cooperates with Dantes in recouping her father's fortune. She does her duty, she reaps her rewards, she gets married, and she doesn't get too much in the way of this fantastically complex plot. For which we are grateful. Miss Julie is the protagonist of August Strindberg's 1888 one-act play of the same name. She is a 25-year-old aristocrat who makes a play for her father's valet, with disastrous results. Julie has all of the inbred haughtiness and arrogance of her social class, yet she longs to be wild and free of her father's domination. Flinging all decorum aside, she as good as seduces the valet and importunes upon him to run away with her. Jean, the valet, though socially inferior, is more than equal to her demands, and makes a few of his own, as well. He deeply resents his lowly position and has grandiose plans for self-betterment, plans in which he intends to include Miss Julie, plans which go badly awry. The implicit warning is found in Jean's explanation of his own class handling of what her class takes for granted. Miss Julie. We love as we play, when work gives us time. We haven't the whole day and night for it as you. Indeed, Julie Dozier is a character in Edna Ferber's 1926 novel, Show Boat, which was adapted to a Broadway musical by Jerome Kern in 1927, and which has had several revivals and film adaptations. Julie is an actress on the show Boat, Cotton Blossom, who has a huge, for the times, secret. She is of partial African-American descent, and her husband, Gasp, is white. There being laws against this sort of thing, the couple must always be on the alert, as their marriage is illegal. When a crewman makes unwanted overtures to Julie, her husband attacks him, and the crewman goes to the law and rats out the couple, who are dismissed from the company. Julie goes on to make a living as a prostitute, and it is never revealed what becomes of her husband. Bummer. At least in the musical version, she gets to sing Can't Help Lovin' Dat Man, and that must have cheered her up somewhat. Popular songs on Julie. Julie Don't Dance, Julie, Do You Love Me, Julie's Been Working for the Drug Squad, a song by the Crescendos, Oh Julie, a song by Carly Simon, Julie With, a song by Mel Tillis, a song by Joe Di Messina, a song by Bobby Sherman, a song by The Levelers, a song by Lucky Dubé, The Clash, a song by Electric Light Orchestra, Julie/Walk On Out of My Mind, I Still Love You Julie, Julie H., a song by Fountains of Wayne, Big Julie. He'd Never Seen Julie Cry Julie, Through the Glass, a song by Dynamite Boy, a song by Against Me. Explicit, Julie. Julie, Jarvis Cocker, This Romeo Ain't Got Julie Yet, a song by Cutting Crew, Hey Julie, Who's Julie, a song by Waylon Jennings, Julie, a song by Brian Eno, Julie Don't Live Here, a song by Diamond Rio. Famous people named Julie. Julie Foudy, soccer player, Julie Nixon Eisenhower, U.S. First daughter, Julie Harris, actress, Julie Newmar, actress, Julie Dreyfus, actress, Julie Christie, actress, Julie Brown, actress, Julie Kavner, actress, voice of Marge Simpson, Julie Walters, actress, Julie Andrews, actress/singer, Saint Julie Billiard, French nun,